shoes when I was young. I didn't appreciate it as much as I probably should have.
Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Kush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. What a game and what intentional drama we have in store. You've seen this script before.
I'm saying at the time I liked it. I'm just saying. I think everything, a lot of shows was forced on me. It's either my mom or somebody else who's watching the show.
Taking on another
like
team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Knights will kick it away to start.
My mom definitely used to be on sports. She definitely used to be on that shit. She used to be up on my cousin when he played for Grads.
So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence. And
that's
those
how
are the guys
first became a Cowboy.
That swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
Fuck them niggas now.
Defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Scatterbo. Ball is out behind the line.
Oh, shit.
He picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Bro, I'm adjusting my attitude. I'm getting there.
What?
I'm adjusting my attitude. I'm getting
The Sun Devils will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
I said I'm adjusting my attitude. I'm getting there.
Last week 4 times to be exact. And the return man is
I'm working on
now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
So
UCF's offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this team because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
I just does such a great job of getting guys on the
So
ground.
you know how he
makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Pittman. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Every offense wants
Don't make a problem if there's no problem.
Physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Andrea Sands.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks, the hardest things to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. A first down for the offense. Handoff from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football.
You ain't paying who no mind.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Huh? You really feel like playing with me today.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. Insert. Mm-hmm.
Gotta get this money. That's a mirror. She betting, bro.
She gotta get her life together right now. I think that's what she doing.
She get her life together. So I'm trying to bust a play with her, bro. I'll pay for it. And we can split it. So I'm trying to bust a play with her. I'll pay for it and we can split it if we win, bro.
Behind the line, it's Douglas. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion.
Seriously, he be hit.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick,
I need to
but
hit
the great
motherfucking lick, like niggas on some shit, like
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if your quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting.
I ain't trust it.
This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their play.
They're intercepted. Looking for more room. The 30. And he was He's finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I don't know what your problem is. What your problem is?
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The run to the left. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Oh my goodness.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. With jet sweep pass. Across the 45. Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown Knights. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Tell them niggas to go to bed. Tell them niggas to shut the fuck up.
You look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
That's why I'm just going
That was a really
about
nice
so much
catch and
money.
an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Douglas. And he laid the
White people don't give a fuck because they know niggas don't fuck with them.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the
That's
tight
why
end.
I
They
be
know
sick
this
with
offense is
niggas.
gonna
I
try to
don't be,
find
but I
you in
be
the
sick with
passing
niggas
game
who's
in
like,
a lot of
we
different
fuck up our
situations.
own
That
shit.
time,
Don't
perfect
fuck
coverage.
with them.
Nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
on 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back here. He gets it so close to
nigga
the
do a
first
home
down
invasion
marker,
and
but I
take
think
some of
he's
their
going to be a
shit. They
touch
got
short.
trying home
The Sun
invasion a
Devils
nigga
decide to
with
punt
some
it
bricks or
away.
something.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Take one of their shit.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another
trying to do
touchdown
something
on
to
top of
somebody
that
that did
last
something to
drive.
me. Otherwise, I'm trying to clean shit. Niggas be trying to take shit from niggas that's getting it and nines.
And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the
Take
defense
something
on
from
their
somebody.
heels. You
Take
wonder
it
what
from
sort
these
of
fucking
communication was
Packers.
going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
On second down, he'll fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Robbing us blind.
And a great job by the defense, dropping
Robbing our parents blind.
the quarterback, taking away the options.
Making us work all these fucking hours and dumbass jobs and shit.
Now on 3rd and 10,
Well,
if
they
can move the
fucking
chains here,
owning
maybe
shit
they can get this
and
drive started.
owning property and all types of shit.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Hands it off. They knock him down right there.
Niggas always gonna be niggas. That's one thing I will know.
Being a heat-seeking
Help ourselves.
missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And he's almost to that
80
first down
degrees.
marker.
Like,
He's
huh?
a little bit
So
short.
like,
They
it's
might wanna
80
bring out the
degrees.
sticks and measure,
What are you
but
talking
it
about?
looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
So you not a kid. I bet you there's 100 kids you done ran into already. Like, what?
1st down here with time for
I
maybe
bet you
one more
that.
play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Grown up at this time is definitely on some bullshit. But even then, it's like, bro, it's 80 degrees. The fuck?
Off the
I
play
need to
fake
cool
on
down
1st
for a
down.
minute.
With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Really is about to walk the
Power
readers.
football with the run. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
He's going to pass. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play, makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting the hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly.
Die January, I pop something the same day.
Running it to the right. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back, this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Shit was one of them.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
She just beats him.
From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
She there.
The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up.
See, probably muscle somebody out there, man.
Great job coming out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
I knew she was going to be a little freak. She used to be in her face at 15.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Her pop used to be in some shit.
Back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So late in the half,
oh, real shit. That was around all that time. That was around all that time. No bullshit. Because Wood used to be out there down the street.
I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
I remember all that.
Be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're number 1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful year.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
update. Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
They had on these jellies, and I'm like, yo, her foot was swollen. He didn't even notice it when he brought it.
And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
I'm not going to notice it or shit like that if he's not, like, really
looking
in
for
your
an alley
face.
from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half.
She wasn't crying or nothing.
You have to know where your answer is.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun. Defensive coordinator.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again.
They were really hopeful he could make
all
a guy
level.
or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he
All
comes up a
level.
little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense. Understand.
What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, this is how we do it.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You go into halftime, you make adjustments. You
They do that automatically on some weird shit, bad. Like,
let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan.
how the fuck you supposed to know somebody? I mean, some shit like that, especially with seeing crying, it's like,
Right out the gates to start the second half.
how would you know
Second
that?
down coming up with this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out. It's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone.
So how is that your fault? I'm trying to figure out.
Like this freaking garbage machine do shit for fucking pride anyway.
I'm trying to figure out what's the
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
So she was like, listen,
Here's this offense
man.
with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It
So
brings
she
up
like to
2nd
pull
and 9.
Mr. Glass and listen. Unbreakable, the Samuel, Bruce Lee. I mean, Bruce Willis. I said Bruce Lee.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
I'm gonna do it though.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Knights.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And that's pretty much what just happened there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the
She was
story
trying to take it
here.
off.
LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
But what I do is I break it up in a plastic bag and just
To the air on 1st down.
sit her leg.
He's going for it all. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
I don't even know that. I think in my class, I used to have, I had a lot of fucking class. I used to have a lot of bags, fingers, the scratch, and all types of
From the gun, running back gets the give. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
Fans on for 3 years
The
straight.
red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for room. It's Scatterbo. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
That's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back the ball. You got to get back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right now.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hudson. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Looking for room at the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction. And then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be...
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback.
And he's running in the open. Inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play, getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Sun Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Pocket starts to collapse. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Bunch of dumbass shit.
That pass is incomplete. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Quarterback will audible. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions with sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Quick timeout.
These kids are crazy.
To save as much time as possible for their offense. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Makes the grab, and it's ready for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Scatterbo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's picked off. Got him on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score. You got to make big plays.
Shut up, bitch.
Over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David. Now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
On the run, it's Harvey. Smashes through. Give him 88 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the double.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No, they're not. Okay. What up, then? He out in trouble. What up, then? What up, then? Where's the other remote? Why should say at the remote? Where do they go? Oh my God, I can't hear. What are you fucking on?
Which I continue to this day. I just gave me my own software. You gotta do this thing global most when you come to the door. Like me. I'm bringing my own house. We're running the kill last night. Where the fuck is this again? Ain't around. Hey, it's shit. Please pay this support. It's big. I've been with you. This way for the smoke out. I'll beat enemy for 10 bones. Fucking keep out here without the caveat that you with the flow. You need to do that boss. Boss. I don't even know. It is exactly on it. But I'm placing on fucking target. People keep them on. And you can escape and run. That's how we feel. I'm just going back in. Let everybody go. And the is the big. It's the oh, it's definitely
Andrea!
Margaret on some weirdo shit. Like, what are you doing? They're gonna say his fucking name. Or some Hong Kong food. Hong Kong food.
He said Chinese food, no soul food here. He said I ain't say no Chinese food. He said I ain't say soul food. I said some better food. Didn't go the way I wanted it to go. What? About the results of the day.